is this? Don't tell me who's this.
Oh, it's Howard's new tip jar.
Yeah, and I didn't bring my glasses. I forgot them. And I'm not going back to the car to get my other ones. I don't know
Yeah,
who
the
they
old
are.
tip jar broke.
Well, last week I broke the tip jar, Barbara.
Oh, they just a picture. It's an illustration.
So this is a replacement.
Where would you find such a beauty as that?
Well, when the last one I bought a case of them because I broke the original one. So I bought a case of them. And then I finally broke one, and I had to dip into the case.
Oh, is that wonderful,
So-
Howard? I'm proud of you.
So I made a new graphic for it. Do you like it?
Oh, wonderful, yes. Absolutely wonderful.
Hi, everybody. It's me again.
So, Barbara, I left
It's
my
me
earrings
again.
here by mistake last week because I took them off my ears and left
We're
them
back.
in.
We're here at Lounge
I
Academy.
didn't realize I left them
It's
there.
a Friday night.
I was looking for them, but
I can't believe it. It seems like yesterday was a Friday night.
somebody at the front desk came over.
I'm happy it goes by quickly because it's so much fun to be here with everybody.
I got the red with my earrings in.
We're live from the Hyatt Regency Buffalo, and if I seem a little distracted tonight, it's because my mind keeps wandering over to a big, beautiful Lounge Cadet special prime rib dinner that the Hyatt has so amazingly offered for our cadets. And if you're within earshot or eyeshot of my voice or face, you are by ex officio an automatic Lounge Cadet. You do not have a choice in the matter. It's like citizenship. If you're born here, you don't have a choice. It's just, the way it is. Now, this is the second week in a row that I did not begin my assault on the piano and my audience with a G minor. For like 25 years, I've always begun every address of the piano with some sort of G minor. I don't even think about it, but I just noticed I did it again. I think there was like some kind of D minor manifestation. Not sure what this all means, but I think it's exciting for 2024. Well, I'm going to put some tip bait out because I'm kind of shy. If people are at a table, I don't put the tips things up.
It might still be okay. Sometimes they exaggerate. It's supposed to be kind of bad in the South Counties. That's what I hope. Yeah. They aren't supposed to get clobbered too bad. Isn't it great? I love it.
But I brought these. You charge after room 10, 20.
Oh, good. I just got my 2 pairs of boots back from the shoemaker. He called me finally. He's had them for months. Meanwhile, I went and got a pair of hiking boots because one of my friends always wants to go. We've been going hiking. I'm not a hiker, but I got these boots in case I run into more mud and stuff like that. But then, it was nice. I was sort of thinking I was almost giving up on the shoemaker because he just didn't seem to be able to find them. But I guess he has his own system, so I got a call from him. Then I went in. This is Jimmy's on Colonel. I went in and I said, Johnny, it's Jimmy's, but Jimmy.
Okay.
I said, Johnny, you called me. He goes, I did. So then we just.
And it was fortuitous, ladies and gentlemen, that I have to finish setting up. I got so carried away.
So I'm going to go back.
We got to set up all the features here.
It's right next to Walgreens. Right around Colonel and.
Ryan Lysars, president of WBIG TV, is not tardy tonight. He's prompt.
Yeah, it's on.
Wonder if he got fired from his day job.
The Walgreens is right on the park side, and it's on the
Okay.
same side as the Walgreens.
I'm going to test.
Yeah. There's a new shoe place on Elmwood too that my brother George says is supposed to be good, and George said people know this guy who runs it. George knows
Testing the
another
chat
fellow
system
that
here.
He's always been interested in shoes. All through
There it goes.
school, he was
Beautiful.
interested in shoes.
I love it when things work.
He fixes shoes.
Yes, that's the shoemaker on Elmwood. Yeah, Ryan George was talking about the shoemaker that's
Chugga,
on
chugga, chugga.
now and it's run by some guy that he knows.
Now all I have to do is one more thing. Bring up the live stream on my phone so I could watch just like you guys. I see Nick Otto's with us. Wonderful. Yeah, so anyway, if I seem distracted tonight, it's because I am. I'm not even hungry. I just pigged out on a big, beautiful lunch of sushi. But I keep thinking of that 1995 prime rib Lounge Cadet special here at the Hyatt with all the fixings. They even include a beautiful takeout container because it's so big nobody could even finish it. I almost finished it once. Yeah, I love sushi, Nick. Are you a sushi eater, Nick? I even make it at home now. I make it at work, actually. I even make the dangerous kind. The state of emergency is until tomorrow night, John Biskey. It's very mild. It's a nice night. I think I'm getting high off somebody's. Suddenly I feel like I'm at Woodstock.
I'm glad I don't have a strong smell anymore. I've never smelled.
My olfactory senses have been coming back. I lost them for a while.
Why?
Because I used that cold remedy, Zicam, and they used to sell stuff you'd swab your nose with, and then they stopped selling it, and there was a class action suit that it destroyed. I didn't because my attorney John dismissed it, and he didn't take it seriously, but turned out it was a real thing. But anyway, I was a true victim of that. But it's coming back. It's not coming back enough not to deserve a big settlement. Daryl Popio is out there. How's things in Florida, Daryl?
This is getting interesting. He will call again.
will call again. Joy Marie, he will call again. And you will fall again for his words of love that aren't true. You'll open up the door and let him in once more. You'll believe his lies, Joy, you always do. But you're much too weak to fight his charms, so you'll run right back to his arms. He'll hurt you, and then he'll call again. That's for Joy, not for any reason, Joy. We didn't hear anything, honest. That's a real song.
Oh my God.
See, I'm so full of crap that Barbara never knows when something's real.
I guess I don't. Anyway,
Today.
Fridays are tough.
Nice to see you, David. Whoa, sparkly. I love it. Look at that. Beautiful. Now that is Lounge Academy. Everybody look at Andrea's beautiful Lounge Academy gown. Can you see that? You're getting a load of that at home, ladies and gentlemen? Or wherever you are. You don't have to be at home. It's not like you need a 110-volt outlet for your phone. Well, thank you, David. Dave's throwing around money as he walks in. He must have sold a building today. Must have unloaded something. A Rolls Royce, maybe. Yeah, we're like an ATM. How's the sound today? Do we have?
And then I do exercise.
Last week we had a little sound issue.
And this was like noon.
It was operator error. I'm going to listen. I'm going to turn up my volume.
Line. I have to.
Last week we had a little sound issue. Sounds all right to me. Oh yeah.
I had to be home by 3 to have some kind of lunch, and then I'll fix it.
It's a beautiful day here in Buffalo. Everybody's out enjoying the last night before the storm. It's a beautiful evening, and the weather's supposed to hit, I think, tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. And then all hell's supposed to break loose. You never know, though. But you never know. So tonight is the night to go out and have a big steak here at the Hyatt. A big, beautiful prime rib like Ryan and Mary and I are going to enjoy. Oh, thank you, Nicato. Appreciate the sound check.
Meant to be. Just to be.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like that. You feel taken care of.
Really? Really?
Yeah, getting space, things like that make your day.
It really happens, and I think, I hope I'm worthy of this.
That's a pretty verse.
This is a song I wrote for Vincent Michaels, hoping he'd record it. He likes songs that tell a nice story. I went to the bank. The teller was a crank. I told her I wanted to take my money and yank it right the heck out of there. I want to take it to the Gold Dome, where I could keep an eye on it for my piano. It's right there. How's that, Vince? Sound like something you might be interested in recording? There's more. I just haven't written it yet, but it's all written. It just hasn't been revealed to me yet. And that's the end of that story. Ooh, Andrew's here. Andrew's here. The farm is saved. That'll be quite an honor. I haven't hung out with Joe since the old Fanny's days. That was like 20 years ago. He used to perform there. It was wonderful. This is a song written for Andrea Tadaro, because she has such a beautiful name. And she's very busy. That's why this song is busy. I think it's capturing her, all the talent, charm. She's Audrey Clark. She founded the Jackie Jocko fan club back in '53, they say. And what a day they had. I've seen the scrapbooks. Great having you with us, Audrey. Great being with you. I liked your hard guy picture, Ryan. Ryan Lysars, president of WBIG TV. Now, when was that taken? This is the party before the storm. That is perfect for Lounge Academy. So Barbara said she's got a secret admirer. We've got some great gossip. I don't know if you'd call it gossip. Anecdotes about cadets. Anyway, when Barbara was coming in, I intercepted Barbara. Diane's here, but she's over there guy watching by the. She said she likes hockey players. Hey, that's why they play, to impress, to be noticed. They don't do all that not to be noticed. Right, Mary? But anyway, Barbara came in, made this spectacular entrance here at the Hyatt, at the front of the house, and she was talking to Diane about a secret admirer who's been like sending gifts in like deeds.
Sending deeds.
Like deeds, like I'm not sure, I didn't catch exactly what it was, but like, you know, I guess, like for example, maybe she needs a roof on the house. All of a sudden, bang! Mysteriously, one is. We could ask her about it. I didn't want to discuss it before the show because we like to be spontaneous on the show. Right, Ryan. We never do setups ahead of time. We purposely,
Andrew's here. Hi, Andrew.
even if we're like wetting ourselves in excitement of talking about something, we save it so that it's real. Wonderful to see you, sir.
Andrew's got a nice seat.
You could sit in that seat. It's reserved for people that that we think probably won't pour their drink into the piano.
It's only ginger ale, so.
Oh well, ginger ale doesn't hurt pianos. It's great having you with us this evening. Now back at the mansion, you sat about there. Yeah, so you're basically you're in the same. You're in the, Audrey says we're coming in better now than a half hour ago. I guess our signal is getting stronger. Our antenna is right at the top of the Hyatt, one of the tallest buildings downtown.
Or her electric came
I think the electric tower taller? It's hard to tell. Than our building here.
I wonder. I think it is. I think I can. Yeah, I think I got it.
I'd ask him if we could put our antenna up there, but I don't want a chance upsetting the liquor department in case I want a license. In case I get fired from here and I have to get my own liquor license. All I gotta do is go over there.
I just give them free drinks, they don't care.
Well, you're not. You can't do anything without their license. Tonight is the calm before the storm. It's a perfect night to go out. Maybe it'll miss North Buffalo completely and the city.
Melinda was saying this morning that she was under the impression it was
I think they're just a little gun shy from last year when they really like underestimated it and got blamed for everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the South Town, so I'm in
Oh, so you're screwed.
I know.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Maybe you'll be buried out by then. I didn't put my plow blade on yet. I'm like Lou Custodi. If I don't have to put my plow blade on yet, I'm not going to do it. Right, Lou?
I was walking and I heard a text. I went out loud about myself. I went, how intrusive.
I'm just guessing that you're out there. Tap dancing sensation Patty Neal is out there. Is Marino? I wonder if Marino's going to... Is Busby Berkeley of Buffalo going to be here tonight? The great Marino. Did I see him? I don't think so. The piano did a good job tuning itself this week. It sounds... Maybe it's pulling itself back together. It's not as easy as I make it look. There's a hole in the floor over there I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know. I almost stepped in it the other.
It was there the other week too?
I noticed you got your jar.
Yeah, I got my replacement jar. I've got a case of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No idea.
Did you see the picture I put on it? I decorated it as a tribute to the Lounge Cadets. Oh, great. It's a good sign. I never did this before. Barbara's looking at me like I've heard that before. Barbara, you had an interesting story when you were making your entrance tonight.
I told Mary.
You've got like a
The parking space was preserved for her by God when she came downtown. Even though Barbara was late, she was held up one thing led to another, so she got downtown late. This is a miracle. She got down here at 5 o'clock. The parking space she yearned for was taken, but then the guy pulled out. And she was able to take it.
well, that's one miracle.
Yeah.
It takes three, right?
Yes, it does. It takes a few
It takes 3 to what?
to get sainted.
Satan?
To get
Good
canonized.
God, no.
No, but I mean, it would depend on what saint you had prayed for the parking space.
Thought maybe we were going someplace there.
Depends who you prayed to.
Wow, Lou Custodi's watching Lounge Academy from Florida on his vacation. That's great, Lou. I'm sure you brought your horn with you, right? You better have. You could do some sitting in. I could hook you up with some of our Lounge Academy comrades in Florida that are gigging, like Brian Blatz. How far are you from Melbourne Beach? I could get you in there. He'll be checking in. He always checks in from the green room right before he goes on. He's at Dijon's. It's his room at Dijon's. Oh, I thought maybe you just want to get a few drinks and be the life of the party. He says he's on vacation. So when he goes on vacation to not have fun because he's pure fun all the time. So he has to get away from it once in a while. Go somewhere where nobody knows him. I'm assuming nobody knows him. They probably do. He knows a lot of people. You could stop in at Tuscaloosa, Alabama to see you-know-who. He's in Orlando.
We got fans in Naples, too, because I used to live down there, so I kind of introduced you.
Oh, you were our Naples ambassador? Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, Fort Myers.
Ambassador to Naples.
Naples, Fort Myers ambassador, yeah.
Fort Myers. We're getting around, that's for sure.
You're getting national.
Ooh, this heart of mine. Tell him hi for me. Here comes Brian Blatz now, Louie. I'd like to introduce you guys to fabulous musician friends of mine, Lou Custodi and Brian Blatz. Say hi to one another. You're both in Florida right now. This heart of mine was doing very well. The world was fine. As far as I could tell. Suddenly I met you, and I dreamed of gay amour. At dawn I woke up singing sentimental overtures. This heart of mine is dancing gaily now. I taste the wine of real romancing now. This crazy world has taken on a wonderful design. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. This heart of mine. I feel very spontaneous tonight. It's a nice word for undisciplined. If you're an artist, you're not undisciplined, you're spontaneous. If you're not an artist, you're undisciplined. Brian Blatz, live from Dijon's. We're fighting back, Brian Blatz. Dijon's is inspiring us. We have this prime rib special. It's unbelievable for $19.95. I bet you can't get a prime rib down there. You probably can't park the car for $19.95. You can't get somebody to hit you for $19.95. I don't know what that means, but it makes sense. Just ask for the Lounge Cadet special, prime rib. Any member of the staff of the Hyatt, anybody working here at all, the valets, the security staff, just say, I'm a Lounge Cadet, and wink. They'll do the rest. That's how I got my job. Been trying to figure it out ever since. Amy Lillibut's with us, Ryan. It's Amy, once in love with Amy. Ooh, always in love with Amy. Amy loves her cats. We share that love for cats. Thank you, Barbara. Many people share a love for the felines. The feline-oriented. Oh, yeah. I'm reckless tonight. See, if you're an artist, you could be reckless. But they don't call it reckless, right? Inspired, they call it inspired. I'm in a very artistic family. That's why I think about these things a lot. We didn't start out as an artistic family. We started out as being reckless.
And it turned to art.
That's right. We found a rationalization for it all. Decided we're artists. They call it jazz. That's right, Brian. As long as they keep calling it jazz, we still got a restaurant to play in, right? Oh yeah, your black cat Punky's a real beauty, Brian. Brian Blatt's entertainer at Dijon's in Melbourne Beach, who goes on right after he's done lounge cadetting. He has a beautiful black cat. He's only had it for, what, 4 months, 6 months, something like that? Looks like a real good cat. I put mine on we've had our cat for 9 years, 10 years, 9 years. Oh, he's beautiful. He's a very handsome fellow. He's an orange tabby. If you have a few hours, I'll show you some pictures of him.
I've seen.
See, that's the problem with people that don't have children, is they get really involved with their pets. It's Tony. Nice to see you, sir. Tony Kunz, Buffalo's classical organist. This is for Kathy Moses. Kathy Moses says hi to everybody. Kathy, I'm gonna turn my joke mic up now because the water. I'm getting used to the water. I like to wade in. Kathy Moses says hi.
Kathy, I'm wearing the gloves. Appreciate it.
Mary says she's wearing the gloves. She appreciates the gloves so much. Kathy gave you those gloves.
Yes.
What about Lifestyle Liz?
Incorrect when I wore the fur, too. I didn't know you had to wear the gloves. So you're wearing the fur.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, it's here. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's just not.
there's a very important man joining us. His name is Maestro Doc Joseph M. Baudo, Buffalo's orchestra leader. Joe Baudo says hi, everybody. Barbara says she'll see you Tuesday. First she said Wednesday. Both Tuesday. She saw you twice this week. Big band. A huge band. He's a huge band. Director. Conductor. Director. Doc Joseph. We had a philosophical discussion this week about musicology. Is that right? Joe, if I can call you that, sir? Maestro Baudo. We're discussing arcane points about the performance of music. Which is why I'm playing this profound sounding thing. I think Frederick's going to say hi from France. I see his name popping up. Joe is confirming what I said, so I was not making it up. He's validating it. Joe tuned in for the fiery crash, the fiery wrecks. We are the NASCAR of piano bars. That's what we're discussing, Joe Baudo and I. The people tune in for the wrecks. They want to see the fiery accidents. They don't want to see carefully executed. They want to see the like our guy that walks on the wire over the falls. He's wonderful. What's his name? Yeah, what's his? They don't want to see a net or a safety line. They watch because it's dangerous. It's a high wire act. They want to see the lion eat you once in a while. Back to cats, right? Nick says he says I watch and I don't erect. He does. I'm not sure what that means. It's probably over my head. Just ended something. Whatever it was, we did. It came to an ending.
It was an original.
It was an original. I know why I'm so distracted. It's because of those prime ribs.
That and the hockey kids.
That's a what?
That and the hockey kids.
The hockey kids. Well, that's like normal around here. That's what keeps the lights on around here. Are those hockey kids?
Yeah.
Speaking of keeping the lights on, there's a wonderful Nat. She's pulling. Look what she's pulling, that big truck, hand truck. There isn't anything she can't do.
I know she's just restocking the bar.
She jumps out of planes. Yeah. Nat. Yeah, she did it once. Don't want to wreck. Oh, Nick doesn't want to wreck. I don't either, Nick. together. Beyond the crowd, above the world, we're not too proud to cling together. We're strong as long as we're together. Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless night were not in vain, for we're together. What is there to fear together? Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as a love can be, and we can weather the great unknown if we're alone together. Thank you, Barbara.
Every now and then I gotta do that. It's just great.
Frederick says hi. He's with the wonderful Cadillac, and they're watching and listening from Burgundy, France. Is that great?
International now.
Oh yeah, most of our viewers, which means there's usually 3 or 4 from overseas. Frederick says a special hi to Barbara, all the way from France.
Hi.
And she says a special hi back to Frederick
And also another Cadillac.
for Cadillac.
But she's a lovely young lady.
She's going on and on about Cadillac, what a lovely young lady she is, and a great ambassador of international love. I threw that part in. In olden days, a glimpse of stockings were looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows, ooh, anything goes. Good authors who once knew better words now only use 4-letter words. Writing prose, anything goes. What's mad today and what's bad today, what's black and white today and what's night today, and what guys today the winning prize today are silly gigolos. Although I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Anything goes at Lounge Academy, especially before a big storm. You know what happens before a big storm? I think the barometer drops, like plummets, and it makes you wacky. I feel wacky. Me too. It's a way underrated. Anything goes. Anything goes. This is a song that the great attorney was his song. We haven't heard from Paul in a long time. We haven't heard from him in a while, I'm just saying. He's probably home bowling. He's got a bowling alley in his house. I've seen it. Oh, it's a real lane. Yeah. In fact, you have to step over it to get into like the rec room. It goes the length of the house. Are the pins
Litigants?
the pins litigants? Maybe that's why he's so good. He thinks of them that way. This day and age we're living in gives cause for apprehension. You know what that whistling is? That sounds like feedback. We finally got to the bottom of it today. That high-pitched squealing, it sounds like feedback. It's whenever a kid spins the globe. I'm going to bring some WD-40 next week. I am. I'm not sure which pole it is. But I'm going to lube them both. See?
Yeah, he just turned.
For the last couple of weeks, I keep running around and hitting my volume control. I think it's feeding back, and it's not. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you, on that you can rely. No matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Heart full of passions, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. No man can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers when time goes by. Time goes by. Took 3 weeks to figure it out. It was driving me
They were
nuts.
checking it out. They were like, looking.
Howard, you can later on you can send this to Paul. That's from you.
Send it to Paul. I'll see that he gets this retainer. There's so many songs, Barbara. That's right. Good answer. Ladies and gentlemen at home, or wherever you're viewing from with your device, prison cell, restaurant. I'm sure you've noticed the lounge cadets are particularly quiet this evening. They're solemn, they're happy, they're content. Oftentimes they're so thrilled to see one another that they're just like losing it, catching up. But not tonight. Tonight they're all just, maybe because of the holidays they had spent, a lot of time with their relatives and stuff, and they just don't want to know nothing now. Yeah, it's nice. It's just an observation. It's just usually I don't have to be concerned that anybody's really listening to me. And I just talk to the people at home. It's like a new experience. Yeah, well, sort of, yeah. It reminds me back at the mansion, where you'd look up and there'd be all these people looking at you. Friends of friends that we didn't know. That was great training grounds. Now all I can think about is prime rib. Until they don't. It could end at any time, just like everything in the universe. To wax philosophical. We're all philosophical tonight. That's why we need Joe Dinky with us, the great beat philosopher. Maybe he'll chime in. I think he was here a little earlier. He's a genius in our time. And when he's gone, he's going to be really rich. Guys like him are really rich about 50 years after they're gone. And if 50 years goes by and all of a sudden those checks start coming in perpetuity, because they're gone, and they say, I was never spellbound by a starry sky. What is there but moon glow when love has passed you by? Then there came a midnight, and the world was new. Here am I, so spellbound, darling, not by stars, but just by you. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped in clover. The night I looked at you. I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found found a thrill to press my cheek to. Thrill I've never known. Oh, you smile, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. There's the great Harry Warren and Matt Gordon wrote that song in 1942 from Orchestra Wives. A famous Glenn Miller song from one of his two great movies before his untimely departure from the world. It was. They're on YouTube. Sun Valley Serenade and Orchestra Wives. They're fun movies.
I wanted to be a skater. When I was young, I was a skater.
Really?
Sonia Henny. I was Sonia Henny.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna hydrate. Remember they used to call this drinking? Now it's called hydrating. It's important to hydrate. If you're not hydrating, you're dehydrating. If it's not one thing, it's another. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. Oh, for I know for your eyes, they told me so. We were always like sister and brother, till tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship. And it was just the beginning of love. Ooh, just the beginning of love. Stanley Stein and Donald Kahn. Thank you. Lee Morris, how are you, sir? It's the Pianosaurus, Lee Morris. Wishing everybody a happy Friday. Oh, gee, that's a great song. You know, I used to know that one. Okay, we'll see how far we can get with it, Lee Morris. So far, so good. Why do robins sing? No, that's not it. Let's see. and sing in December, long before the springtime is due. And why? I know why, and so do you. It's coming back to me, Lee. Why do breezes blow why do breezes sigh? Why do breezes sigh every evening, whispering your name as they do? And why have I the feeling stars are on my ceiling? I know why, and so do you. Smile at me, I hear gypsy violins. When you dance with me, I mean, when the music begins, I can see the sun when it's raining, hiding every cloud from my view. And why, when you're in my arms, I know why, and so do you. I know why, and so do you. Well, leave it to Lee to remind me of that old song. Forgot all about that one. We're going to have to bring that one back.
You didn't forget it completely. You remember?
Yeah, I know it. I just haven't played it. Brenda Lee is here to remind us that there's 67 days till spring. Our very own Brenda. Brenda Lee Alexander Edney. Dave is waving to Brenda. Everybody's getting excited that Brenda's with us. She should be here. And Joan Blum. Joan says, "Here comes Mary with the gloves. She never disappoints." Joan Blum loves your gloves, Mary. Yeah, we need Joan Blum here. She can write my material for me.
She's so sweet the way she tunes it.
Okay, somebody said, Brenda said spring. If I look at you,
Brenda hunkered down.
and begin to sing,
Yeah, I know. She's got it for like 3 weeks.
I'm not as crazy as I seem to be. After all, it's spring. And if I collect bits of straw and string, I'm only doing what those robins do. After all, it's spring. If I dream out loud, when we're in a crowd, and forget the time of day, darling, bear with me when they stare at me and remark, there goes an April Fool in May. And if I hear bells there's no such thing. I'm only dreaming of a day to be when they really ring. After all, after all, after all, after all, it's spring. That's a great song I learned from Guy Boeri.
The music is intense.
It was written by Walter Kent, 1952, for the show 17. Show and movie and show again. We're in second period action here at Lounge Academy. 3 hours of non-stop entertainment every Friday. We rounded the corner to hour 2 with very few penalties. The cadets are avoiding injuries tonight. They're just playing it safe, which is fine, because we've got a long season ahead of us. Some of those nights are going to be wild. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Kathy knows that's her song. Ooh. Here I go again. I hear those trumpets blow again. We're all aglow again, taking a chance on love. Here I slide again, about to take that ride again. I'm starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. They said the game was a frame-up, I never would try. Now I'm taking that game up and the ace of hearts is high. Things are mending now, I see the rainbows blending now. We'll have that happy ending now, we're taking that chance on love. Ooh, taking that chance on love, on love, on love, and love. Thank you. I forget who wrote that one. I think I see my designated drinker out there. Is that you out there, Brian? My long-lost buddy? How you been? Happy New Year. Hope everybody's well. I can't give you anything but love. That's the only thing I've plenty of. My baby, dream a while, scheme a while. We're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always dreamt of. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, my baby. Diamond bracelets, whoa, it doesn't sell. Till that lucky day, you know darn well. Well, baby, I can't give you, ooh, I can't give you anything but love. That was called I Can't Give You Anything But Love. It's a long title. AC/DC. Yeah, they were great.
It could be an inappropriate one.
I was hoping. I'm glad I've been sheltered from these things. They're always looking out for me. Maybe I'll start drinking coffee. I usually wait till the last period action to time my drugs. I'm feeling reckless tonight. Spontaneous. See what we ran on some things, so it'll be fun. We're trying not to disturb anybody's hangovers tonight, because that's what friends are for. I'll leave this here just in case Barbara wants to pick out some songs. Oh, well, thank you, Barbara. We'll use the magic 8-ball. Now here's one that I must have put this in here recently. This is
Get it out the box, but you can never get it back in.
a song that everybody does. This song, so we should start doing it. Maybe I should have said those leftover dreams. Funny, here's that rainy day. Here's that rainy day they told me about, and I laughed at the thought that it might turn out this way. Where is the worn-out wish that I threw aside after you have brought this lover near? Funny how love becomes a cold rainy day. Funny rainy day is here. Where is that worn out wish that I threw aside after I've brought my lover near? Funny how love becomes that cold rainy day. Funny that rainy day is here. Thank you. Beautiful song that endures time by Jimmy Van Heusen and Johnny Burke. It's probably like one of the top 50 songs played, right? What's that? No, I'm just saying it's a very popular song, though. Yeah, singers like to sing it. Like if you're an accompanist, you'd be asked to play that a lot for people to sing. That in summertime. Yeah. Well, people like to sing songs that they think people will know. You know, I don't. Because if they don't know them, they don't know if I'm doing them right or wrong.
Right. Yeah, we can't judge.
Right. Who's to say? Who's to say? I'm going to take my first sip of coffee here. We're 5 minutes from the middle of the action, from the middle of the second period tonight.
Well, you know me, Howard, my way. My way is my
Well, that's another one that people request. Yeah. Good night, folks. Have a wonderful evening. They're going to go to Two Guys and buy rock salt.
I checked, they tried it.
Then they're going to sell it to their neighbors and make a fortune. Twin Fair. Twin Fair. Those were the great. Mary, tell them the story about Mary, you know, was on her work computer, right? She was on her work computer. It's this big open floor, everybody could see everything. She Googled Two Guys. And all these pop-ups start. Remember all those pop-ups used to come up? And she couldn't shut it off.
Yeah, these things just keep appearing. And then it was showing me just all kinds of porn from orientation. Yeah, it's just this thing was so funny. I could have gotten just the same.
Tries to say somebody didn't come in, confiscate that happened to somebody there.
I still wonder
Yeah, scary.
people arrested for this or this again. I just wonder if it was kind of a mistake.
The thing is, it would be such an easy thing to set up, to set somebody up.
It would be. And I remember we had that photographer just fired and I think put in jail. And
Yeah.
he seemed like a nice man. I'm like, I don't know how many people could possibly
smashes the computer when
all
he
these pictures turned up on my computer that weren't mine, and what it was, I mean, luckily for me they weren't porn, but now that I'm thinking about this, they were just a wedding. I remember it because it was a wedding in medieval garb, and I was thinking it was from back in my day. It was weird to see this medieval thing, but it ended up being the tech guy who had come to fix my computer and the news, and somehow he had used his own password and downloaded all his photos.
Frank, nice to see you,
So
sir.
I got all these photos. They just did these weddings and stuff, but but what if he had advanced stuff on? All of a sudden that would.
How you been? What have you been playing with? Got any new toys?
As my voice rises. How do you do?
Heart and soul. Barbara, I fell in love with you, heart and soul.
Not to work.
The way a fool would do, madly. Because you held me tight
Got that guy's wedding pictures.
and stole a kiss in the night. Heart and soul. That magic night we kissed. Oh, but your lips were thrilling, much too thrilling. But now I see what one embrace can do. Look at me. It's got me loving you madly. That little kiss you stole.
Howard, is this Hoagie Carmichael? Who wrote this? You told
Yes,
me.
Hoagie Carmichael.
You told me, that's why I know. Yeah, because I was surprised. I didn't
Heart and soul. She's getting drunk. She dropped the bell in the piano.
And where's the bell?
I see it.
Why didn't you tell me there was an opening here? Bye.
That Barbara, she's always clowning around. An 8 TB solid state drive, that's a big unit. Oh, I've been geeking out, Frank. I hate to even begin to tell you about it because like I'll be out of control. I've been working on some really cool tech stuff. Which is going to spill out over Lounge Academy for some new features of Lounge Academy coming up. It's Sandra, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad you're here. What city are you in tonight? Are you on one of your missions? Or still relaxing from the holidays? I sense a big holiday. There's a big holiday hangover here. The cadets are just mellow as can be, which is fun.
They look like those
What's this one?
things they use in the bathtub.
Right, yeah.
This is a neat song.
Yeah.
Lounge cadets are like my cat when he just wants to lie there. And you can do anything you want.
She left early and shut the door.
snug at home in Essex, Connecticut. Wonderful. We're waiting for a big storm, Sandra. It's not coming tonight. It's tomorrow night, right?
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Andrew's going to get it because he lives in the South Towns.
Where do
You might as well just get a room here, Andrew.
Hamburg.
Oh, in Hamburg.
Yeah.
I don't know you live
But
in
not by
Hamburg.
more inland.
He'll be on the other side of that wall
Yeah.
that goes across
Okay,
the
the
lake.
important thing is he's here tonight.
Just stay here.
Just stay here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Instead of,
Or I go back to the courthouse and sleep in my cubicle.
well, you can do that. Eat prime ribs for a couple days. Hopefully next week we'll be entertaining all the people that are stranded in Buffalo. That's always fun.
It's always fun.
I like an audience that can't leave.
Yeah, and my cousin works in Roswell told me there were a lot of ex-Bills players there for some charity event or something, so they'll all be stranded here, so you'll probably get all
Wonderful. I didn't even put my plow blade on this year. Think I should do that tomorrow? Think I should put the plow blade on tomorrow? You do? All right, I better do it there then. I didn't put it on because I need to put a water pump. It's got a little leak. The water pump's going. I can still plow with it. So I didn't put the plow on because it makes it just harder to get to the job that I never got around to doing.
You still got the international, right?
Yeah, it makes disasters fun. Yesterday, once I was young. Yesterday, perhaps, danced with Jim and Paul, kissed some other chaps. That's the verse to a Rodgers and Hart tune from Too Many Girls. Oh, thank you. You like the picture I put on it?
I do. I told you I downloaded it. Put it on
Oh,
my
that's right.
laptop.
You did tell me that. Well, I am asking the right guy. I
Or fan mail.
didn't know what time it was. Then I met you. Oh, what a lovely time it was. How sublime it was too. I didn't know what day it was. You held my hand. Warm, like the month of May it was, and I'll say it was grand. Grand to see your face, feel your touch, your voice, and I'm all your own. Matt Dennis did this song. I didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it is now.
Yes, yes.
Is that a cool song? I'd call that an obscure song. I have it on an album. It's a Rodgers and Hart tune from Too Many Girls. I don't see a year here. Here it is, let's see. 1939. What happened in Iowa? Something bad happened in Iowa, Sandra? Afraid to ask? They don't get like big lake effects storms in Iowa. What did they do? Get a tornado or something? Hope they're all right. What happened in Iowa that I missed on the news? Some natural disaster? Okay, I'm not the only one that's not paying attention to the news.
Extreme weather impacts campaigns before Iowa caucuses.
Like global warming, you know.
It's right on the TV.
Oh, extreme weather in Iowa?
Impacts campaigns before Iowa caucuses.
I see.
Happening in a few days.
The Iowa caucuses. I've got a little song I would like to sing about that. My opinion of politics. I should care. I should go around weeping. I should care. I should go without sleeping. Strangely enough, I sleep well, except for a dream or two. And I lost my place, but then I count my sheep well. Funny how sheep can lull you to sleep. So I should care. I should let it upset me. I should care. But it just doesn't get me. Maybe I won't find someone as lovely as you. But I should care, and I do. Funny how sheep can lull you to sleep. So I should care. I should let it upset me. I should care. But it just doesn't get me. Maybe I won't find someone lovely as you. But I People spin that globe. It never occurred to me to spin the globe. Sounds like a great idea, though. You're watching Lounge Academy, Holiday Hangover Edition, where everybody's just chill. This is exactly what we need, right, Ryan? You just need to sit around a piano, let the guy do the work, pull back a few beautiful cocktails, maybe a prime rib for $19.95. Let the world go by. Just chill out. Nothing like chilling at the Hyatt around Jocko's piano. Doesn't get better than this, does it? How could it? How could it get better? Susan Meyer is piping in from Ohio. Hello, Lounge Cadets. The weather is really cutting into our Lounge Academy time. Oh, really, Susan? How is the weather doing that? Are you having to, do you have a lot of snow that you have to keep up with, or what's the deal? Frozen pipes? Flooding basement? We're just fiddling as Rome burns. The great Tony Kunz, ladies and gentlemen, there he goes. Have a great evening. Look who's here, ladies and gentlemen. The great one. Joe Galvin is giving the universal sign language for, he's going to grab a beer. What an honor.
I wish I could have made it last week. I would have liked to meet that guy with all those words.
He was right here. The Rolls Royce guy? That was Dave. Cartoon Dave. He's a regular. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, driving home. Oh, you had a. What's it doing, Susan? Is it coming down with limited visibility and slippery roads? I'm getting excited because I splurged this year, and instead of having bald tires on my rear-wheel drive car that's terrible in the snow, my Crown Victoria, I bought state-of-the-art, well, last year's state-of-the-art. I got a deal because they were last year's model. They're studded snow tires made in Finland. They're the best in the world. And man, these things are fun. Looking forward to this weekend when I could go out and do some daredevil stuff. Because I'm in the mood for snow. I'm in the mood for snow. Simply because I bought snow tires. Ooh, yeah, they've got studs. I'm in the mood for snow. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars we're under. Ooh, is it any wonder I'm in the mood for love? Why stop to think of the weather, Susan? This little dream might fade. We've put our hearts together. Now we are one. I am not afraid. If there's a cloud above, if I should rain, we'll let it. But for tonight, I'll forget it. Ooh, I'm in the mood for love. For love. I looked up and I see the name of David Vernon on my screen. We have a lot of sports fans here, David. And they're all going to be stranded here all week. Hope they brought enough clothes. Oh, thank you, David. I'll pass that along to Mary. That David Vernon, who is a fashion designer, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, among many, many other high achievements he's attained in other media. He's throwing casting bouquets in the direction of Mary about her wardrobe this evening. Appreciate that. I dress her myself, David. So what's new, David Vernon? I haven't talked to you in a long time. I've been wondering how you're doing. You always have something interesting going. Things going. Here's one I don't know if we've ever done this one together as a family. So what's going on in the Big Apple here? Things are definitely in the. People are coming out. You know, it's the post-holidays kind of hangover. They're all kind of like my cat when they're tired and mellow and they're just fine the way they are. Never. I've never been bored in my life. I'm not a bored person. Even if I'm not doing anything, I'm not bored.
Well, then I have something else, like right now. My goal in life is to wake up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great president of WBIG TV. There he goes. He's going to go out the ATM exit because he's in the know about that. You need an ATM card to get in that entrance. I learned last week. Cindy West. Oh, north, south, east, they think they know the best. But we know know Cindy West. We got a lot of friends in Florida tonight. You can all get together. You know, like they all get together to watch the Bills. They can all get together to watch Lounge Academy. How are you, Cindy West? Wonderful to see you. Sometimes Cindy West is here in the flesh. Right, Cindy? We're going far away. I dreamed a dream one day, and now that dream is here beside me. The skies were overcast, but now the clouds have passed. You're here at last. Chills run up and down my spine. Aladdin's lamp is mine. The dream that denied me. Just one look and then I knew that all I longed for long ago was you. You know, you're familiar with this song. That's a Jerome Kern, Ira Gershwin. Thank you, Barbara. The great Melody Leibowitz is with us tonight. Again, we're doing big in Florida tonight. How's the weather down there, Melody? Everybody's calling in with weather predicaments. Well, Cindy West is doing great. Melody Leibowitz, are you out by the pool? Here we're expecting some big blizzard, supposedly. I got a feeling the city and North Buffalo, right here downtown, I think we're going to get spared. I have no reason to say that other than...
It says 1 to 3 inches.
1 to 3 inches?
Yeah, that's what it says.
I don't even have to, shovel that.
That's what it says.
It's not even enough to bother falling down on.
That's what it says.
1 to 3 for the city, for downtown? And then what about where he is?
Where's that?
Hamburg.
Oh, that's another story.
That's another story.
And the game and everything.
And the game.
I can't believe they haven't put it to Chicago.
Now that could be fun. Just,
No, I hate that.
well, maybe we need that, to throw everybody into chaos because we thrive in chaos.
The game is too important.
It's too important for the weather. Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. That game is going to go on no matter what.
Well, it needs to be a good stuff. We should have a dome stadium coming. This is ridiculous.
you, Sandra. Well, I'm probably going to put the plow on the truck tomorrow, just as a precaution.
You don't have a plow on your truck. You don't have a truck.
I do.
You don't, do you really?
It's an antique.
Mary, this you a plow. Doesn't really. Meetings are tight. And you won't.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's a weird truck to keep my reputation.
Do it.
He can do it, yes. But pretty helpless against a blizzard a year ago.
Yeah, it met its match.
Yeah.
I did a lot of plowing in it, but it didn't get me very far. I mean, I could have just sat there and done nothing and left the poor thing alone. But I was stranded. I figured if I could plow, I could get home, you know. I was only a mile away.
I'm impressed that you prepared to do that. You don't look the type.
Well, thank you, Barbara. I have many mysteries
I'm sure you
I've not revealed to you yet. It's good not to reveal your mysteries, right, ladies and gentlemen? People lose interest. Women lose interest in you. I think it goes both ways. People lose interest in the other once they figure them out, right? A cat doesn't play with a dead mouse.
Wait, they have artificial ones they can put.
If you put the right, the catnip ones, they go crazy for it. I've seen it. It's not your pale moon
Now that's Joe.
that excites me. He does a song. He owns a song that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversations that brings this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Thank you, Barbara. Hoagie Carmichael.
Yes.
Ned Washington. What a beautiful song. Thank you, Trudy. Trudy Salmon's right. She says never reveal your hidden talents, which obviously I have done an airtight job of. We're in third period action already. Here at Lounge Academy, live from the Hyatt Regency Buffalo. Thank you, Sandra. That is a beautiful song. The shadow of your smile when you are gone will color all your dreams and light the dawn. Look into my eyes, my love, and see all the lovely things you are to me. Our willful was far too high. A teardrop kissed your lips, and so did I. Now when I remember spring, lost my place. Was watching Mary taking the key, and my mind wandered to greater things. Oh, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Ooh, Joe.
Joe, tonight.
You think I should put my club light on tomorrow or just blow it off? Ooh, Diane. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome, Howard. Did you get a haircut today?
Some of them.
You look very handsome.
Oh, I thought maybe there were some obvious standout flaws in it. It's dangerous when you cut your own hair.
That's a Howard haircut.
I do it kind of like crop rotation.
Brought to you
I do
by-
parts of it, and then I do parts that grow in, then I do another part of it.
Brought to you by Goldman and Associates.
That's right. Barbers Incorporated.
Can I give you a toast?
Certainly.
If I had 3 wishes, I'd give up 2. To have a friend as nice as you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that, Barbara? Thank you, Joe.
Oh my God.
Isn't that beautiful, Diane?
This is wonderful. I have to remember that. That's really great.
Here's an Irish toast.
We've got an Irish toast coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
There are wood chips
Wood ships
and good chips
and good ships
and ships that sail the sea.
and ships that sail the sea.
Bring your glass up.
But
The best ships
the best ships
are friendships,
are friendships,
and may they ever be.
and may they ever be. Isn't that great?
There you have it.
That's why Joe's the toast of the town.
Howard thinks so.
What a difference a day made.
He's had one great song.
24 little hours
Fits it just perfect.
brought the sun and the flowers, where there used to be rain.
Oh, I thought they were. We were trying to.
My yesterday was blue, dear. Today I'm part of you, dear. My lonely days are through, dear, since you said you were mine. What a difference a day made. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Where that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made. And that difference is you. Barbara's checking in. Barbara Brewer Fitzgerald is checking in from Hernando, Florida. We've got Florida nailed tonight. I think our signal's only going out to Florida. That's great. Thank you for sending us the warmth. The great Denise is here with us tonight. Buffalo's greatest singer. Barbara said she'll see you Thursday, honey. Tuesday she'll see you at the Sportsman's. I have heard her sing. She's amazing, and she knows the beautiful songs. Like this song. We're gonna do this song for Denise and her dad. They didn't request it, but I'm gonna do it for them. Just because it's a beautiful song, and she likes beautiful songs. So does her father. What good are words I say to you? They can't convey to you what's in my heart. If you could hear instead the things I've left unsaid.
Yes. Parlez-vous français?
Time after time, I left myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I passing years will show you kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky to be loving you. What a song. That was for the BHAGs. She's with her dad in Philly. She's there tonight. And she's with us. They're with us, we're with them, and we're having a ball. Bless her father. Thank you. That was a song the Myers sisters turned me on to, if I may borrow the drug parlance of the 1960s. I was familiar with the song, but they brought it back for me. I'm so glad they did. It's one of my favorite songs now. I love seeing the Myers sisters. You never know if they're gonna like just pop into Buffalo to see us and surprise us. Each time I look at you, it's like the first time. Each time you're near me, the thrill is new. And there is nothing that I wouldn't do for the rare delight of the sight of you. The more I see you, the more I want you. Each day this feeling just grows and grows. With every sigh, I become more mad about you, more lost without you. And so it goes. Can you imagine how much I love you? The more I see as years go by, I know the only one for me can only be you. My arms won't free you. My heart won't try. Frank, don't even get me started. I've been having a ball. I'm afraid I won't stop talking about you, talking to it about. I'll say this much. I picked up 3 thin clients, 3 thin client PCs, and I'm running Linux, not Unix, Linux. It's my first time with Linux, and MQTT. I'm going to automate WBIG TV patterned after Phillips Petroleum of 1999. That's what this technology was developed for. Industrial automation. Oh yeah, I'm losing my mind with MQTT all the time. black servers, all for free. I'm learning good stuff for you and me. Yeah, we're going to have, thank you, Joe, Barbara. We're going to be able to have you join us live, Frank, as a talking head on the show. Maybe next week. I might have just one small part of this whole thing I'm building. I'm doing things I don't even know what they're going to do. I'm just doing it to find out what they'll do, and then I could take the technology and apply it to Lounge Academy. It's very exciting in a very nerdy way. We used to have talking heads. We used to have Zoom meetings and things like that before COVID. We actually had to jump on that stuff. And then COVID hit, and we were the first ones doing it, where people were joining Lounge Academy from Zoom. We were using Zoom and some other things. We were using something before Zoom because Zoom wasn't really quite happening for us yet. But you shall see, Frank. We'd love to have you as a guest. Pop on. Just to try it out. You'd be a great guy to do that.
Oh, you're 5 out of 11. I was wondering.
Because you're such an interesting guest. The fabulous Nat, ladies and gentlemen. Good? Nat's happy because we're going to we might get a disaster. She loves survival things. Because she's tough. She's got her game face on. Nat jumps out of planes. She crawls through blizzards. Nat, Joe fearlessly climbs huge, long wooden ladders. Back in the day, right? She jumps out of planes. Could you? She should be though. When they hear about her, they're going to recruit her for sure. She's going to be in the Marines. What kind of fool am I who never fell in love? It seems that I'm the only one I have been thinking of. What kind of man is this? An empty shell. Oh, only sell and wish an empty house must dwell. What kind of lips are these that lied with every kiss, that whispered empty words of love that left me alone like this? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. any other man. And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. Dan H. Great, Dan H. Great to see you. Happy New Year. Oh, we got a dead cam. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to check our cams. Let's see, this one's good, this one's good, this one's good. Must be one of our HDMIs, to use some technical lingo. It is. Okay, we can fix that. I'm so equipped. I've got a spare battery right here ready to go in case something goes wrong. Here we are. There, we're back. See that? I wear a lot of hats around here. I wonder how long that camera was out before I noticed it. What kind of fool am I? Barbara's coming back with a beautiful drink. I don't feel like singing this high tonight. I mean, I do, but... Did we do Who Can I Turn To?
No. No.
Tell Christine hello. The time is nearing. Christine and I were having
You're watching Lounge Academy. You are Lounge Academy, actually. The watchers are the thing. The watchers are the product, as they say. Great having you with us, Janice Schlau, General in the Restaurant Army. He's getting a refill. He's leaving. He's getting in a Zetzel with his snow tires in. I want to see it. He's a great car collector. Yeah, beautiful cars. Yeah. He's not like me. I'm a car collector too, but my cars just like collect dust. He's very active with his cars. You got the what? I didn't put the plow on, but I guess I'm debating whether I should put it on tomorrow. I mean, the thing is, like, if I wait till it, like, if we really get slammed, it'll make it hard to put the plow on because I've got the blade in a different bay than the actual truck.
Well, are you going to use it if you put the plow on?
Well, yeah.
Then put it on.
Well, the thing is, I didn't put it on because I wanted to change the water pump because it's dripping. I mean, I could let it. I could put it off and just watch it, you know. But it's in the way. You know, it's easier to change it, and I didn't get to it. So that's what the predicament was. The pump is sitting in a box on the fender.
Well, you're not going to do both. You're not going to do both.
One of the reasons I didn't want to tear, you never do maintenance before you need something, because the thing is still serviceable even though it's got a leak, even though it's dripping and the bearing's getting loose. Well, you take something apart and it winds up like they shipped you the wrong part or there's something wrong with it, and then now you're stuck. That's why they rebuild one airplane engine at a time. It's true. Because things go wrong mostly after maintenance. Just the way it is. You mess with something and
If you need the plow, you're going to put it out. If you don't need it, you don't.
well, the thing is, see, the plow is in a different. I've got the truck in the bay where I want to work on it. So in order to get the truck over to the plow, I'd have to pull it out and drive it on the street to around my property.
I don't care.
And if we have less than a few feet of snow, the Scout will make it through it without the plow. But just in the event that we get really slammed, then it would be, problematic. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful Hyatt. This is the best place in the world to get snowed in this week.
Great music. Great music.
You might as well get used to it. You ever want to turn into somebody else? We've got another Floridian out there. Did you ever want to turn into somebody else? Maybe just for a day or an hour? Who can I turn to? I thought it was who can I turn into when nobody needs me. My heart wants to know, and so it must go where destiny leads me. With no star to guide me, no one beside me, I'll go on my way, and after the day, the darkness will guide me. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. Throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. With you I could turn to, with you on a new day. But who can I turn to when you turn away? That's a great Anthony Newley. Wasn't he great?
Yeah, that's it. You can't keep going.
The more I do his songs, though, I just really like doing his songs. Really starting to appreciate it more and more. That's why it's called Lounge Academy. We're always learning. Here at Lounge Academy. Lounge Academy emanates from downtown Buffalo, New York, from high atop the lounge Hyatt Regency Buffalo. In the heart of downtown's entertainment district. Adjoining the convention center. Newly fixed up. Got a $100 million facelift or something. I don't think it was $100 million. I think that was going to be the new one. But they spent tens of dollars fixing it up. It's beautiful. Everybody loves it. That last part I made up. Actually, I made that whole thing up. I don't even know what I was doing. I was daydreaming. It's fun to play when you're daydreaming. Oh, yeah. You know, we've been ignoring that one because we've been waiting for you to inspire it. This man is going to take over the world, one brewery at a time.
It was too straightforward the way it was. My game is to try the most obscure way into which I can request a song.
How can you play one?
Understand.
How can you play one note and have it? Ooh. Next week we'll tune that note. We tune them one at a time. I'm making it my own, Dan. So it doesn't sound anything like any of your piano rolls. It's ethereal. If I ruled the world, every man would say the world was his friend. There'd be happiness that no man could end. No, my friend, not if I ruled the world. Every head would be held up high. There'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawned when I Thank you. What a great request. If I ruled the world. There's a lot of people want to rule the world. It's kind of up for grabs, I think. It's a jump ball. It's great being here on Disaster Storm Eve. But we love it here in Buffalo. That's what we live for. Winter storms. Dan's probably going to get slammed. He's in the south end of things here. Well, thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. Oh, Kathleen. Kathleen Keenan's here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Though I know that we meet every night, and we couldn't have changed since the last time. You're increasingly sweet, so whenever we happen to meet, I greet you. With a song in my heart, I behold your adorable face. Just a song at the start, but it soon is a hymn to your grace. When the music swells, I'm touching your hand. It tells me you're standing here. At the sound of your voice, heaven opens its portals to me. I can't help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be. But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. Thank you. That's a Rogers and Hart from Spring is Here.
I just wish that I could afford to give you $100.
Oh, Barbara, you give me much more than that.
Really?
Thank you.
I'm so thrilled.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
I just love this thing.
I love that we're both part of this. Bless you, Barbara. to do this song for the great Sharon Wood, who might be out there. Maybe she'll say hi if she is. It's about that old feeling. I saw you last night and got that old feeling when you came at night in sight. I got that old feeling the moment you danced by. I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again it seemed I've got that old yearning, and I knew each spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. I'm foolish to start, for that old feeling is still in my heart. Again, I see that old feeling, and I knew the spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. I'm foolish to start, for that old feeling is still in my heart. Oh yeah, yeah, still in my heart. Man, nobody plays that song. That's a nice old song, isn't it? It's got such an old feel to it. Here's another one I don't think we've ever done. Kind of on the same. It has the same patina on it. This is one that I'm sure Dan has on his piano rolls. Probably has 3 different versions of it. Let's build a stairway to the stars and climb that stairway to the stars with love beside us to fill the night with a song. Out yonder where the blue begins. The moon will guide us, that we go drifting along. Can we sail away on a lazy daisy, pedal over the rim on the hill? Can't we sail away on the lazy dream, high on the crest of the thrill? Let's build a stairway to the stars, a lovely stairway to the stars. It would be heaven to be in heaven with you. With you. Wouldn't this be a great Barbara song? I could see playing Barbara in and out of every place in town. The Stairway to the Stars.
I'd rather have an escalator.
Well, we've got that. The great Barbara, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure it's been spending an evening with Barbara at Lounge Academy. Where did 3 hours go? We're just getting warmed up. The room is just getting lively. I was listening to some Dudley Moore. Dudley Moore was a fantastic pianist. Yeah. It gets lost in his stardom on the screen, you know. But I think first he was a pianist. Wonderful. I was listening to him last night, catching some of his old stuff on YouTube. And he had a series in the 60s in Britain. I don't know what the name of it was, a black and white kind of variety show. In this episode, I stole this song from, Miriam Montgomery was her name. She was a big singer over there, and not so much here, but could have been. Just like they had Cilla Black over there. You know, she wasn't that big here, but I'll be tired of you. This is her song. When stars grow tired of gleaming, when I am tired of dreaming, then I'll be tired of you. This I know is true. When winds grow tired of blowing, grass is tired of growing, then I'll be tired of you. wrong is right, till the birds refuse to sing. Beyond the years, the echo of my only love will still be whispering, whispering. If my throbbing heart should ever start repeating that it is tired of beating, then I'll be tired of you. Good night, Diane. Say hi to Patrick for me. Marion McPartman and Dudley Moore. What a performance. It's on YouTube. It's beautiful. I think that's the key, too, I think. I wonder what Jane Kay is doing right now, the great Jane Kay. Probably something glamorous. Glass of champagne looking out over the lake. Good night, Barbara. Go buy out all the toilet paper. That's what we're supposed to do. I'm not sure what that does. It seems to help. It's in case you fall in the bathroom, you land on something soft. Everybody's off the grid with toilet paper. If we what? The world swinging? Oh man. Okay. It's a good thing you're here so we can rehearse all those songs. The great Buddy Love. The alter ego of Jerry Lewis and the Nutty Professor. Up at dawning, sleepy and yawning, still the taste of wine. Then I remember you're mine and I've got a world that's fine. What's before me? Routines that bore me, punch the clock by 8. But what a lucky guy I am. I've got a world that's great. Atom bombs, Cape Canaveral and false alarms. half the universe is up in arms. So I flip a little too until I'm holding you. What's the hassle? I'll buy the castle. We can live like kings. If you tell me you love me, I've got a world that you've got, a world that we've got, a world that swings. I'd like to take you on a wild, wonderful adventure. Fly like a kite from space, no strings. I don't want to lose that bell that rings, 'cause I've got a world that swings. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Tied the string around my finger. The string reminds me you're mine, and I've got a world that swings. Atom bombs, Cape Canaveral and false alarms. Half the universe is up in arms. So I flip a little too until I'm holding you. What's the hassle? I'll buy the castle. We can live like kings. If you tell me you love me, I've got a world that you've got, a world that we've got, a world that swings. Ooh, we've got a world that swings. The great Buddy Love, he was the best. He was the best. The best lounge pianist. Well, thank you very much. That was for Buddy Love. Buddy Love. Yeah. I wear it when I'm outside. No, it's just my head. It's not a prop. I know. Sometimes a hat is just a hat. Thank you. A chair is still a chair, even though there's no one sitting there. But a house is not a home when there's no one there to hold you tight, and no one there you can kiss goodnight. A room is still a room, even though there's nothing there. Hold you tight, and no one there you can kiss goodnight. Now and then I hear your voice, and suddenly your face appears, but it's just a crazy game. Darling, have a heart. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home. When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh, please be there, still in love with me. great Burt Bacharach. No one's going to take his place. We got a great request. We're in overtime. We were in 3 periods of fast action tonight here at Lounge Academy. We're not done till I'm out of coffee. We've got the best kept secret around here is they've got a prime rib dinner for $19.95. That's out of this world. All you have to do is ask for it. Say you're a lounge cadet. Yeah, and they'll give you a to-go container because that's how big it is. Yeah, it's fabulous. They're not even advertising it. Probably because they lose money on it. I'm going to get one right afterwards. I am. That's all I've been thinking about. I'm like my cat. I might get one to go. I'm going to get one to go and have it for breakfast. What a great breakfast. At 2 in the morning. I'll eat it out in the car so I don't wake anybody up. Here's a great request to a great restaurateur. Life has just begun. Jack has found his Jill. Don't know what I've done, but I'm all thrill. How can words express your divine appeal? You can never guess all the love I feel. From now on, lady, I insist. For me, no other girl exists. It's wonderful. Oh, Don's gonna go crazy on him. Don't worry, the piano Nazi's gonna go nuts on this guy any second. There he goes. Hope he's not talking to me. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice, paradise. It's what I love to see. Life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. great request by Janice Schlau. Thank you, Janice. Beautiful Gershwin tune. Sure. That's a beautiful song. Pretty sure I got it in here too. I should have said those leftover dreams. Funny is that rainy day. Is that rainy day they told me about. Laughed when I thought it all turned out that way. Where is that worn-out wish that I threw away after brought my lover near? Funny Thank you for requesting. That's a beautiful song.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, right. That's the one. It's a really pretty place. I mean, for whatever perspective we get to but that one at Windsor is like
We've had a great night here at the Hyatt. With tens of viewers from all around the world. Especially from Florida. Florida was big tonight. We'll be back on Friday and we'll do it all again. Good night, Janice. Good night, Nick. Good night, Sandra and Susan, the fabulous Myers sisters. The great Nick. Nick, I might have you on here as a talking face just to try out the technology. Have your blazer ready and your white shirt or something, so you look dressed up from the torso up, or from the upper torso up, from the neck up, depending on where you put your phone camera. Yeah, that'll be fun, Nick. Remember we did that a few years ago? Well, we're bringing the technology back only. It's going to be newer and better. Good night, everybody. Thanks for allowing us to be with you. Thank you, Janice. Or Ty, yes. That'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful, Nick. We're going to fade to black. And then we'll cut it out after we allow it to roll off, to unspool. Thanks. Sure. Print on demand. Except for an order for 1,000, we'd get greedy and we'd want a press to print them, and that takes longer. So they're $2 instead of $20 to print. You should. You should. Nick Otto says good night to Mary. We'll have to break her 1-9 to get in on that conversation, Nick. You know how that is.